So take your position, close your eyes. 3 times Om chanting together. Breathe in deeply. Hari Om Tat Sat. Rub the palms together. Bring your face. Namaste. So, Samir, do you know where we have finished last time?
43, 40, 44 we finished, Swamiji.
44 we have finished.
Yes.
So we are going to start with 45.
Yes. Triguniya Vishwa. Correct.
So read 45. Trairgunya
Trigunya
Visaya
Vishaya
Veda
Veda
Naistrer
Nistre
Gunye
Gunye
Naistrer Gunyo.
Naistre Gunyo
Then he is telling Bhavarjuna.
Bhavarjuna.
So if you read in the one line and two stanza, look how it is. Trairgunya Visaya Veda. Read.
Trigunya Vishaya Veda
Nistrairgunyo Bhavarjuna.
Nistre Gunyo Bhavarjuna.
Then in the second line, Nirdvando.
Nirdvando.
Then Nitya Satvastho.
Nitya Sattvastho.
Then Niryogaha.
Niryogaha.
Shema Atmavan.
Kshema Atmavan.
Dipti madam, why you are calling?
Swamiji, you haven't added me.
Okay?
No, I can't see.
I don't know. It comes like that. I got them all from. Yeah, it is you. I got the call.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyhow, stop. Forget. So, Niryoga. You got the word Niryoga. Chema Atmaban.
Yes, yes, Swamiji.
So start to read this second line in two stanza. Nirdvando Nitya Satvastho.
Nirdvando Nitya Sattvastho.
Then the next stanza is Niryoga Kshema Atmavan.
Niryoga Kshema Atmavan.
So now we are coming with the words. Trairgunya. which consists of three guna is known as Triguna. Understand? Do you know three gunas, everybody? I think everybody knows. There are three guna exist.
Yes.
Sattva, Rajas and Tamas.
Tamas.
So, whatever you see in this whole world, everything, wherever you see, whatever you see, it is the consist of three gunas. So all the objects are Traiganya. Then Visaya means object. Whatever object you see in this whole world, it consists of three gunas. And I hope everybody know about the three different qualities. These three guna exist in you also.
Mhm.
And if this sattva guna is more, then you behave like a gentleman or nice person with all the qualities, compassion, love, sympathy, and all this. You want in knowing about the spirituality. This is the sattva guna also. So Visaya and Visaya. Visaya means it's all. And Visaya is single. So all the world, all the things, whatever you are looking, is consist of only three gunas. Then he's telling Veda. In this Veda, they have explained this thing. Means the Veda is explaining about the three gunas. Then Nestre Gunyo. Ni means negation. Stre Gunya means free from the three gunas. Nistre Gunya means free from these three gunas. And do you know how many people know about when you see it in meditation? They said that do this Gyan Mudra and Chin Mudra. Do you know Gyan Mudra, Chin Mudra? How many people knows? If you are joining like this, it is called the Gyan. When you are
Gyan Mudra.
putting the hand like this, it is known as Chin Mudra. When you are putting this hand like this, it is known as Gyan Mudra. Understand? So if you see this meditative posture, you will find these two mudras. This is most important mudras. And look how it is. These fingers represent the soul, the supreme self, or soul, or God. And these four fingers represent, this finger represent the individual self, the person. And this person having the three gunas all the time. So when the soul living with these three gunas together, it is an ordinary person. That's why in the Gyan Mudra or Chin Mudra, they say separate from these three gunas. This is Sattva, Raja and Tamas guna. Free from these three guna, they are telling. Understand?
Yes.
Then Nistre Gunya means free from these three gunas. Look, if you are free from this guna, you are become one with this soul. That's why they do this chin mudra, gyan mudra. This is this symbolic thing. Be free from this three guna and one with this soul. They are one. Bhavarjuna. Bhava means become. Arjuna means he is telling to Arjuna. Lord Krishna is telling to Arjuna, be free from this guna. Not even sattva guna also. Because all the guna consist of three, all these three gunas exist everywhere in this, all the material object, the whole world. So he is telling me, if you want to be free from this world, free from these three gunas. Then nirdvando. Dvanda means the opposites or dualities, right on. Dvanda means dualities. Ups and down. You have success or failure. You have so many dualities like this, hot and cold. And so in this life, you come across so many dualities. So he is calling nirdvando. Nir means free. Just like nir, gunya means free from these gunas. Then nitya. Then the nitya means all the time, forever. Sattvastha. Sattva means be remain in sattva. Nitya sattvastho. Stho means remain. And sattva means sattva guna. Then he is telling niryoga and chema. So there are two words they use in this scripture. Write down yoga and chema. Write down yoga and chema, two different words. Yoga means they are not telling about this yoga, this asana, pranayama, meditation, and all this. They are telling yoga means what you have not achieved in this life, and if you want to achieve that thing, it is called yoga. What you want to achieve in this life, whatever it is, that thing is known as yoga. It is this is the meaning of this scripture, scriptural term. Then the next word is kema. Kema means what you achieve, what you have to preserve it. Just like you have the body, you have the mind, nobody want to be spoil this thing. I mean, they want to preserve this body. They want to preserve the mind. Suppose you have a house, you don't want to get rid of this house. Everybody want to have this house. Means you preserve the house. So this is the two term they use. What you have not achieved in life and want to achieve that thing, it is called yoga. And what you have achieved, you want to preserve it, you, maintain it, preservation, or you don't want to lose it. This is called Chema. So when we will discuss about this Bhagavad Gita in this afterwards in the devotional chapter, there he is telling, you surrender to the God. God will take care of you. Means he will take care of these two things. Means what you have not achieved, he will give you to you. And what you have achieved, he will preserve for you.
In Bhakti Yoga, Swamiji.
Yeah. So if you surrender to God, you don't have to look for these things, means to achieve something. And once you achieve, you have to preserve, you have to maintain it. And he is telling also, I will take care of this maintenance. So, yoga kshemam. Niryoga and nirkema means free from the yoga, and kema means don't have to achieve something and don't have to reserve something. Because I will take care of you, he is telling. And he is telling Atmaman, become one with this soul. So write down the whole meaning. The Veda explain about the three gunas. The whole world consists of three gunas. All the object consist of this whole world is of three gunas. And he is telling, Nestre gunya, become free from all these gunas, he is telling. Yulia, are you here? Can you
Yes,
hear?
I'm here. I change a place because we have a very bad internet connection.
Yeah. So did you tell to
Sorry.
Karina also? No?
Yes, I'm now in a better place. I hope that and Katerina is also here. So we try to connect. Thank you. Sorry.
So he's telling all the objects of this world consist of three gunas, and it was explained in Veda. This thing they are explaining. And he's telling this thing also they are explaining that you should be free from these three gunas. Bhavajana. Bhava means you become. Arjuna means he's telling to Arjuna, become free from these three gunas. Means the fight, death, and birth, and achievements, non-achievements, losing, everything is there in these three gunas. So he is telling, be from these three gunas, he is telling. Clear? Then he is telling, nirdvanda. In this world, you have the duality everywhere. Loss or gain, success or failure, hot and cold. So this is everywhere, ups and down. It is a part and parcel of this. So he is telling also, free from this success or failure. Don't have the idea to have this success. If it is failure is coming, all right. If success is coming, all right. Don't get attached to all this thing, he is telling. Then Nitya Sattva and remain in Satya, he is telling. Then Niryoga Kshemam Atma. Don't want to achieve. You just surrender to me. And he is telling also, don't want to preserve. You don't have to maintain. You just surrender to me. I will take care of achievements. I will take care of your maintenance also. and become one with your own soul. Atmaman. Because one with the soul is. So he's telling the Veda consists of three gunas, all this. Yeah, here also it was disconnected. The So sorry for the disconnection here.
That's okay, Swamiji.
So he is telling me free from this pair of dualities. And remain in this sattva. And niryoga ksemamatma means free from this achieving or preserving. And become one with this soul, he is telling. So now come to this sloka number 46. So read this sloka number 46. He is now giving a example how to be free and be remain in your own self. So he is telling, read yavan artha
Yavan artha
udapane
uddapane
sarvatah
sarvatah
sampluto dake.
sampludodake.
So if you read in two lines, yavan artha udapane
Yavan artha udapane
sarvatah sampluto dake.
sarvatah samplutodake.
Tavan sarvesu
Tavan sarveshu
vedesu
vedeshu
brahmanasya
brahmanasya
bijanatah.
vijanatah.
So in fourth stanza we are going to read again. Yavan artha udapane
Yavan artha udapane
sarvatah sampluto dake.
sarvatah samplutodake.
Tavan sarvesu vedesu
Tavan sarveshu vedeshu
brahmanasya bijanatah.
brahmanasya vijanatah.
So yavan means as much as. So see, as much as you have hungry means as much as you have the appetite, you will eat. And once the appetite finish, you cannot eat anymore. This is the thing. So yavan artha, as long as you have the appetite, you will eat. In the same way, yavan artha, as long as you need the water, udapane means in a pond or tank. You need the water pond or tank. As long as you need the water. Then he is telling sarvata sampluto. Sarvata means all. And sampluto the means it is flooded. See, you need the pond. Understand? You need the swimming pool. As long as there is no water outside. And if it is full of water all around you with flooded water, then you don't need the water tank or this swimming pool. Because everywhere it is the pure water is there. Why he is giving all this example? I am going to tell you next. He is telling in the next line. Tavan Sarvesu Vedesu. Veda means he is telling Sarvesu Vedesu means he is telling about 4 Vedas. You know, Rig Veda, Yajur Veda, Sam Veda, and Atharva Veda. That's why he is saying Vedesu means telling it is a plural. Tavan. As long as you have not received the knowledge of the soul, the Veda is needed for you. The importance of Veda is there as long as or so far you have not received the knowledge of the soul. Once you receive the knowledge of the soul, the Veda has no use. Just like the water pond or swimming pool is needed as long as there is no water outside. If it is flooded water all over there, then you don't need the swimming pool. You just not remain in the swimming pool. It is full of water everywhere. In the same way, he is telling the scriptures, the Veda, the Bhagavad Gita, whatever you are telling, it is needed as long as you don't know this soul. Once you know this soul, this thing is no use anymore. It has no importance anymore for you. Maybe it is important for other people, but not for you. So he says, Tawan, as long as you have not received the knowledge of the soul, the Veda is important. Then Brahmanasya. Brahmana means if you know this soul, Bijanata. Bijanata means know. And Brahmanasya means the soul. If you know this soul, then this Veda and the scriptures, that does not required for you. So they are important as long as you have not known this soul. And with the help of this Veda and scriptures, you know this soul within you. It is there in you. So write down the meaning if you want to write down. To an enlightened person or Brahma, all these Vedas are as useful as a tank. To an enlightened Brahma, all these Vedas are as useful as tank. When there is no flood, once it is flood, you don't need this pond or water tank. In the same way, as long as you are not enlightened, you need this Veda, Bhagavad Gita, and all the scriptures. And once you enlighten, you don't need all these things. Or you can write down in the other way, to an enlightened Brahman, all the Vedas are as useful as a tank. When there is a flood everywhere, when the flood everywhere, you don't need. So now we are coming to this 47. Dipti madam, how are you? What about to Binodji? Is all right? Put on your microphone and tell.
Swamiji is not well actually. That's little here and there.
That's why we're moving up and down. So now we are going to read this 47, and it is a very, very important slokas. So read. Karmane
Karmanya
Karmanye
Badhikaraste.
vadhikar
Vadhikaraste.
Actually, if you read separately, Karmani eva adhikaraste, like this. But it is written together. It is, we'll discuss later on. So, Karmaneva adhikaraste.
Karmanye Vadhikaraste.
Ma phalesu
ma phaleshu
Phalishu
Ma Phalesu
kadachana.
kadachana
Kadachana.
Kadachana.
So, once again, read in two stanzas. Karmaneva adhikaraste.
karmanye vadhikar
Vadhikaraste.
Karmani Veda Dikaraste
Ma phalesu kadachana.
ma
Ma
phaleshu
Ma
Phalishu
Phalesu
Kadachana.
Kadachana
Ma karma
ma
Ma Karma
Ma Karma
palahetu bhur.
phalahetu bhu
Heturbhur
Ma te.
Ma Te.
te
If you now read together,
Te
Ma karma palahetu bhur.
ma
Ma Karma
karmatu bhu
Phalaheturbhur
Phalahetu Bhur
Then Ma te
ma te
Mate
sanga
Ma Te
sango
sango
tvakarmani.
Sango
swakarmani
Vakarmani.
So
Svakarmani
try to read the second line in two stanzas. Ma karma palahetu bhur.
ma karma phalahetur bhur
Ma Karma Phalahetu Bhur
Ma te sangos tvakarmani.
ma te sangostva karmani
Ma Te Sangu Svakarmani.
So, try to write down, separate all the words one by one. The first word is karmani. Write down karmani. Then the next word is eva. Then the next word is adhikaras te.
adhikaraha iti
Te.
adhikarate
So karmani means write down in karma. The first word is karmani means in karma. Then the next word is eva. Eva means only. So if you join these two words, it is karmaneva, like this. Karmaneva, if you separate, it is karmani and eva. Karmaneva. Then adhikaras means you have the right. Do you know what you mean by right? It is birthright. Understand? Julia, you know what is right? Means you have the right to live in Russia. It is your birthright. Nationalities. So this is like this. So adhikaras. Te means he is telling to original means you. So you have the birthright in action. Karmani means in action. So he is telling you have the birthright in action. Means once you are here in this world, you have to work. You have to do the activities, whatever it is given to you. Te means you. Then ma means not. Ma means I don't not. Phalesu means in the result. Phala means result. Phalesu means many result. So he is telling, you have the right in action only. Means it is your birthright to do all the activities, but not the result of the fruits. You don't have the right and don't have the expectation. If you have the expectation, if you want the fruits of the action, then you will be bonded. You cannot be free. And if you have expectation for the fruits of your action, then you will suffer. Sometime you will be success, you will be happy. Sometime you will be failure, you will be sad. So he is telling to Arjuna, you have the right only for inaction only, not the fruits. Don't expect the fruits. So ma phalesu means not in this fruit or not in the results. Kadachana means never. Leona, do you remember this thing we have discussed earlier?
Sorry, I've lost connection. Apologies. I've just joined again.
Lonela,
Sorry.
I am saying not Leona. Lonela, you know, we have discussed earlier. Do you remember? Loren. Can you? Yes.
I don't remember. Sorry.
Because in the 300 course, we have discussed this slokas too much. So he is telling,
Okay. Yes.
now you remember?
Yes.
So he is telling, you have the birthright, means it is your right in action only. Don't expect the result. Because it is your birthright, you have to work only. And he is telling, never the result. If you expect anything about your activities, means result, then you will be bonded. Then you will get all these problems history. So now the next line. Then ma karma. Ma means not. Karma. Phala hetu bhur. He is telling another thing. See, suppose people are doing the job. They know that they will get this money for the job. The money will come to their bank account. So it is a cause and effect. If you do the job, it is a cause, and you are getting the money, it is the result. So the cause and result, cause and effect continue with this. And you are doing the job means action to get this money. So he's telling like that. Don't have the cause oriented and effect oriented. Means don't have the attitude that you will get the result of this action. So do your action only for the action's sake. Everything will comes to you. Then he's telling phala hetu. Phala means result or effect. Hetu for the cause of the effect. You are doing the action. It should not be like that. Then he is telling ma means again he is telling not. Te means you. Sangosta karmani. Sanga stva akarmani. If you split this word, sanga means attachment. And stva means astu means you become. Akarmani means not action. Write down. Akarmani is not action. And try to understand also akarmani they use in the two different senses. The akarmani, karma means doing action and akarma means not doing action. And this not doing action is used in two different ways. So I am going to tell you, if you are not doing karma, it is become akarma. Means you are not doing any action, it is not action. It is called, write down, it is inaction. Inaction. They generally write it is inaction. Not action means inaction. So I will give you the another way. If you are doing the karma and it is not an action for you, it is not an action for you. Do you know? I will give you the example. Suppose you are doing some voluntarily work. Understand? If you are doing some volunteer works in the church or in the temple, or if you are doing some charitable work. So when you do this social work or charitable work, do you get this money for it? Understand? When you are doing this charitable work, you don't get this money. Although you are doing action, it is an inaction for you. Understand? So there are two ways of inaction. When you are not doing action, it is inaction. And when you are doing such a things that you are not getting the result, it is also known as inaction. So he is telling, become the inaction. Means do the action without the result oriented, without the effect or without the fruits of the action. This is called also inaction. Because in the volunteer works, you don't get any money or anything. And when you are not doing action, it is become inaction. There are two types of inaction. Means if you are not doing action, it is inaction. And if you are doing some action and you are not getting the fruits or result, it is also inaction. So
Swamiji, I have one question. Is karma and karya same?
Karya and karma, they are telling it is different. When you are doing your own activities, it is karma. Or when you are doing this spiritual activities, means all the rituals and all this thing, it is karma. And the other thing they are telling, it is karya. Just like you are eating, drinking, sleeping, and going to the toilet, it is all the different action. It is called karya.
So we should not be attached to both of them, karma and
Both,
karya, right?
both of them.
Okay, okay, okay. Mhm.
In this karya and karma, it comes in the some other slokas. This word will come.
Mm.
So he is telling here, look, one thing right on this first one is telling you have the birthright to action only. This is the number one. This is, it should be the attitude. Should be the concept of your life. Because in chapter number 3, when they will deal about the karmas, there he will tell you that you cannot remain even one moment without action. Means you have to continuously are doing action. Sleeping is also they call action. If you are blinking the eye, you are just sitting and blinking the eye, it is also action. If you are, the breath is going on and in and out, it is also they call action. So nobody can remain even one moment without any action. And just have the birthright in action. Then he's telling, never, the second one is never expect the fruits. Never. If you expect the fruit anywhere, in all your day-to-day life, it will give you the painful experience. It will bring you ups and downs. So this is the second thing he's telling. Never expect the fruits of the action. Then you will be free. And you have to do your action, it is your birthright, then you will be also free. Then he's telling, Ma karma phalay. Don't have that attitude that you are working for the action. The action is or the fruit oriented, result oriented, or effect oriented. Don't do the action or don't have the attitude while doing the action with a result oriented attitude. Then you will be free. And look, he is telling, do your action and do the action without fruits. Suppose they are telling, do the action without fruits. If you don't have this fruit, you don't want the fruit, why will do action? Nobody is going to do the action. If you are not want this fruits, result, nobody will do. Why they will do? What is the use? Unnecessarily you are doing. Then what happens? If you will not do, you become inactive. You will become idle. And do you know there is a proverb? The vacant mind is devil workshop. If you are not doing any action, see, all the actions start from the mind. And he's telling, the vacant mind means if you are not doing any action mentally, then you start from this physically. So he's telling vacant mind means without any action, is a devil works. Then you will do all the devil activities. That's why he's telling, do your karmas regularly.
Swamiji.
Yeah.
Swamiji, what is the meaning never attached to your duty? That
Never.
attached to your duties. Sango.
He is not
Sango.
telling never attached to your duties. He is not telling, he is telling never attached to the fruits of your action.
Sangostva karmani.
This sangostva, sangam is attached.
Attached.
And astu means you remain. Akarmani means don't become
Attached to your karma.
no, don't become to be in action, without action. Akarmani means
Not
without action. No
Without-
action.
No action.
No action. Means
So-
idle, lazy.
Yeah, but Sango astu akarmani means exactly what?
Don't get attached to the inaction, without action. Otherwise, you will get lazy. Otherwise, you will get idle. Otherwise, if you are not doing any action, then your mind will cannot stop doing without doing action. And the mind will do all the evil activities. He's telling. Clear or not? Once again, see, it is first one is telling it is your birthright to do the action. This is the first one. Then the second one is telling, don't have any expectation for the fruits. Never. Yes. Then the third thing is telling, don't do the action with a fruits oriented attitude. Means you will get the fruit. That's why you are doing the action. People are doing the action due to these fruits. So this attitude should not be there. Wherever you should keep this attitude, then you are not doing the proper action. Understand or not? Because if you are doing you have the attitude of getting the fruits, then if you are doing the good action, then you will be good, getting good result. If you are not doing the good action, you will not get this good result. So it was not a good attitude. And sometimes you will do good, sometimes you will not do good. So this should be not this attitude, that it is action, the result oriented action. You can write on this word, the result oriented action.
Swamiji, so
Yeah.
is it similar to when we did the course and you were saying that in practice sometimes different feeling will come up, but to not get attached to a certain feeling, but to not expect? Is it the same?
Yes. Then the last one is telling, don't suppose, look how he is saying, if you are result oriented and you are doing the action for result oriented, means if you don't need the result, why you do? Means you will become idle. You should not attach to this thing easily. Mate Swanga means don't attach to this not action. Because if you, third thing is telling, if you are not result oriented action attitude, then why will do? Because always doing everything with the result oriented. If you don't have the result oriented, then nobody is going to do anything. If you don't have the expectation for the results, then it will lead to the inaction. You will not going to do any action. And it is also terrible. Don't get attached to this. It will lead you to the idle one. To make you lazy, to make you idle. And when you become idle, lazy, all the evil thoughts will come to your mind. Then you will become full of evil action.
Last one is the best, Swamiji. Mate Sangostva Karmani. I remember the scene from Mahabharata where Shri Krishna explains the exact this last line, Mate Sangostva Karmani, to Mahamahim Bhishma during his death time, because he had the potential to, not happen the war. Just because of his oath, he couldn't stop it. So he, like Shri Krishna tells him that you could have stopped it. इसीलिए वास्तव में आपने कुछ कार्य किया ही नहीं. He tells it. हाँ, correct.
So if you have any doubt, anybody tell me now. If you have. Otherwise, now we are going to close this class. Or I'm just going to tell you the whole meaning of this sentence or this slokas. Clear? So write down the whole meaning. Your right is to work only. Write down. This is the first one. Your birthright, or you can write, is to work only. And never to the fruits thereof. Never to the fruits thereof. So this is the second one. Then do not be the cause of the fruits of the action, or do not have the attitude of the cause of the fruits of the action. This is the third one. Then the fourth one, nor let your attachment be to the inaction. Nor let your attachment to be inaction. And inaction means not action. And in the Gita, he will tell you about inaction in other places. Means when you are doing the volunteer works, it is become a inaction for you. Because it is not your own action. You are just doing the action without the fruits. Although you are doing the action, it will become a inaction. Clear?
Yes.
Dipti madam, still it is confused.
Swamiji, I'm little confused over non-doing action means it is sinful if you are attached to non-doing anything.
Then what will happen? Do you know, if you are not doing anything, then it is impossible to run your body, run your life. Suppose you don't want to do any action. Suppose you don't want to do any action means eating is a action. Suppose you don't eat, what will happen? You cannot survive. So he is telling you cannot survive without any action.
I think.
Hmm. So in chapter number 3, when they will explain, nobody can remain even one moment doing without any action. Means there he is telling, if you are breathing, you are putting in inside the breath and taking out the breath outside, it is the action. If you are blinking the eyes, it is also one action. So nobody can remain even one moment without any action. So he is telling, if you don't do anything, the mind will start all the evil activities. So with this,
But I don't think in today's world anyone is there कि कर्म करते जाओ और फल की आशा मत करो. So
this is the thing they are telling. Same thing.
yeah, but do your duty. So hardly anyone is there nowadays.
That's why all are not free from this birth and death. They don't know this soul. That's why all the people are suffering. So we are going to stop it here. Think about it. We'll discuss more the next class. And
Sure.
I think maybe everybody will be busy in this
Yeah.
Sunday and Monday. So we don't want to have the class in this coming Sunday.
On this Sunday, na?
This next Sunday coming.
Yeah, coming Sunday.
Yeah.
Swamiji, his attachment of wanting to know the soul is also not an attachment, because we want to know the soul.
So
That is
we'll
also an
discuss
attachment.
this thing in the next class. You will keep the question and put it next class.
Okay.
So take your position. 1 time Om, 3 times something. Breathe in deeply. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Hari Om. See you in next Wednesday. Hari Om.
Hari
Bye
Om.
everyone. Wish you a very happy Diwali,
Thank
Swamiji.
you.
Wish you a very
Bye.
happy
Bye.
Diwali.
Everybody.
Diwali.
Happy Diwali.
Happy Diwali, everyone. Enjoy. Take care.